The newest installment in the A Quiet Place franchise, A Quiet Place, Day One, has a setting and time period that means it will immediately and definitively overwhelm one of the scariest moments in the franchise. Recently announced during the 2024 Super Bowl, A Quiet Place, Day One is a prequel to the original A Quiet Place movies starring John Krasinski and Emily Blunt. While the main series follows the Abbott family as they try to evade aliens attracted by sound, A Quiet Place, Day One follows a new cast of characters in the very first days of the apocalypse. Adding a prequel to the A Quiet Place franchise will definitely change the series. The film is expanding the franchise's universe. While the first movies focused on the Abbotts in upstate New York, A Quiet Place, Day One will be exploring new characters and an entirely new setting in New York City. Furthermore, the time period is pivotal to this movie. The fact that it takes place during the first days of the alien invasion means audiences will get to see the chaos in how this apocalypse began, and potentially, get some answers that the main series never offered. Day One's city going silent will be far more effective and scarier than A Quiet Place 2's opening scene. One major place where A Quiet Place, Day One will raise the stakes is by showing how New York City goes quiet. Previously, A Quiet Place, Part 2 gave a sneak peek at how difficult it is to make an entire town quiet. The first scene of that film follows the Abbotts in the first moments of the alien invasion, and their realization that the aliens are attracted by noise. In their small upstate New York town, it was difficult to communicate this idea and execute it. New York City will be a completely different beast. In the past, A Quiet Place has been successful at building anticipation through silence, but the first scenes of the prequel will have to be completely different. The movie will have to show the impossibility of silencing one of the noisiest cities in the United States. This will definitely blow the opening of A Quiet Place, Part 2 out of the water. Ji Min-hoonsu's A Quiet Place 2 story teases a major Day One change from the previous movies. Ji Min-hoonsu's Man on Island holds Lupita Nyong'o's Sam in A Quiet Place, Day One. The opening of A Quiet Place, Day One won't be the only loud scene in the movie either. Having Ji Min-hoonsu reprise his role from A Quiet Place, Part 2 means that another noisy scene is inevitable. According to Hoonsu's character in the second movie, he was part of an evacuation effort that failed when sound attracted the aliens, killing nearly everyone. In this way, Hoonsu's participation in the movie means that this scene is happening, and that A Quiet Place, Day One will likely be the loudest, and maybe goriest, A Quiet Place movie ever.